Right, so I just want to give you a heads up. Now, we did put in a couple of ads for some stuff in Gumtree. Now, we did get, you've seen the engine stuff, we got that, but we also got an ad for some metal. Now, when I got there, I was pleasantly surprised because although this stuff's galvanised, which two of them's on extender tubes, you know, poles go down inside them, so quite long, decent bits of tubular metal. Could possibly get a decent frame out of that, even though you're not meant to weld galvanised. Yeah, we know, but who cares? We're gonna do it. That's what I was expecting, stuff like that, or maybe some little rods of metal. Now, I'll show you this stuff in a minute. When I got there, she had, oh, hold on, more light. She had these bars here which were part of an old unit, but there was only 3 of them, so it's like angle iron kind of stuff, steel, and there was only 3, so it's not going to be built up again, but it had all its metal rods that are down inside here as well that kept it all together. So it can't be rebuilt, painted and rebuilt, so this is going to be materials. Now on top of that, she's like, how would you like these bars? Are these any good for you? I was like, yeah, they look alright, good thickness, solid, and I realised they were sash clamps. 4 of them, 2 smaller, 2 longer, record 135 sash clamps. So there's no way that I was going to chop them apart and use them for welding, absolutely not. They've got more worth to me than anything. So even got us a set of tin snips, which I've started polishing up already. They work a treat, work perfect. Old school tool, happy with that. But yeah, we got lots of racks with holes in it, angle iron style stuff, corner bracing for shelving, super thick stuff. Loads of little bars to go with it, about 5mm thick. Most of them are about 2-3 feet long. On top of that, we've got all this stuff, but we'll have a look at that in a moment. We've got some thin sheet in here to go with the tin snips, and just absolutely loads of stuff in tubs, which I'll show you in a moment. Now, let me get it tidied up and I'll get it over here. Right, next up, some jars of wiring. Loads of it, heavy gauge, a lot more durable gauge than what I usually have around. So lots of bits of wire for rewiring all sorts of stuff, and it feels really good grade as well. Tons more wire, but these are cut strips of wire that already have connections on top of them, so speedy parts already done. And this was all stuff she was not needing, was in her way. I was more than happy to take a couple of planes. I don't actually own any planes, so just give me a little Stanley plane and a slightly bigger one that looks, it's a bit more bulky, it's rusty, so we'll be polishing this up and get it back to shiny. A good usable hand tool to join the collection. So we've done quite good. We've got the subject of bikes and stuff, and her and her man used to do the racing and stuff, but she gave me a big massive 50 tooth sprocket from probably a big 700cc bike or something. Various little tubs. This one had paper washers in it, very handy. Loads and loads of wire connections. I only went there expecting a few bars of metal. I got, this is a tub, maybe somebody can help me out with this, right? It's a medicine tub, so ignore the tub. But we tip them out. Now because I need metal and I wasn't going to say no, there's these little rubber things, I don't know what they're for. But what are these? Maybe Simon the big man, you might be able to tell me what these are. And we'll take you over for a look in the light. They're big discs with holes in the middle. They appear to be similar in size. They might not be, because I know that some weights or shims or things, I don't know what these are, I don't have a clue. Maybe somebody else can let me know, because they look like they have a purpose and I don't want them to go to waste. But yeah, don't have a clue what they are, never seen nothing like it. So we got them. Where are we? We got a big jar of O-rings. I love O-rings. Got another box of goodness, which is oh dear, a house key and another type of key. Right, well, Morag, if you're watching, I'll get these back to you. She already found the padlocking keys in amongst them. She was checking through all the stuff. So yeah, we'll get that back to her. And I did say to her, for all this, that I was only expecting a few bars of metal, so when she just kept going, well, is this any good, is this any good, and it was. It's all stuff I can use and put to good use. So I says to her, I'll make her up a nice pretty little ring out of a coin. Right, we got this, which is all machined screws, and this tub alone would probably cost me in the region of £50–60 to purchase all them, probably more, so that's great. Another box filled full of various bolts and packets and washers, nuts, loads of them, screws, caps, Allen headed bolts, all stuff that would cost a pretty penny to mount. Now this one is nothing but washers. I did see a couple of spacers in there which I could be done with. Loads and loads and loads, washers for days. Yeah, they're a bit rusted up. I could use these on plenty of things. Where are we? Absolutely plenty of stuff. Always needing washers, always having to buy them. So on top of all that, we got another big box. Again, absolutely filled to the top with every kind of screw you could imagine. Even ones that are like the ones you put in your door to hold your hinge up. Giant versions of them. Look like little fat grubs. They're just screws for days, absolutely days. Long screws, short screws, double threaded screws, loads. This alone, I could build my next extension just out of this tub alone. So that's an immense help and definitely good for the stocking up on the projects. And yet we got one more after that, which was this. It's like, do you need brackets? I was like, yeah, check this out for black mild steel brackets. Very thick, very strong. It could be done with bits of metal like this. It's a shame they weren't a little bit thicker, but just the sheer amount of them, there's just loads. There's just brackets for days in here. So yeah, we got loads and loads and loads of stock. Things I can separate out, tidy up. Well, they're already tidied up in the jars. And I did change the place about. Didn't have enough room. I'm going to pull the press down over onto here, get that sorted, move some of this stuff. We need a bigger workspace. I need elbow room. When I had stuff up here, I had nowhere to put stuff. Everything was in the way. It was dead end everywhere I went. So that's it. We got all that stuff. Some metal here with a set of tin snips. We got loads. We got this metal frame down here. Heaps of bits, and it's slotted inside each other, so there's more than it looks. Got loads and loads. Excellent. Had a few things come in the mail today. We got a chain and split link, so we went for the gold chain. This should fit the this cog here for the mountain bike 50cc project. Sweet as a nut. Excellent. The advantage of knowing what size of chain to get. And saying that, I did buy a sprocket from somebody, which turned out to be a bit of a farce, claiming it was a dirt bike quad sprocket. It's over here. 74 tooth, 150mm wide. I'll get the guy's name. Said it was a dirt bike quad, but it's not. It's a 25H for the little mini moto superbike style. The quads and the dirt bikes don't use this sprocket. So I contacted him. Well, I left him bad feedback just for the complete farce that it was. And he got back saying, "What is it with you people? Can't you read the size? It's 150mm diameter. Do you not know your diameters? What kind of idiot are you?" And all this stuff. I was like, what? For one, these cogs get measured in size of teeth, not diameter. Right, because the diameter's already worked out because of the size of the teeth and the width of the link in the chain. It has to be a certain size, yeah, but that's not how they get measured or advertised or sold or even asked or inquired about. So I gave that guy a bit of a hard time, and he just sent me repeated emails over and over again saying, "Go have fun on your little bike," and all this stuff. What an idiot. So I can't remember his name. It's like Bikes 201 something something something, so it's like 6 numbers after the word bikes on eBay. So Bikes on eBay, if you're watching, you are an absolute pillock, my friend. But it's okay. This one is slightly bigger than the one that was on it, so we'll just upgrade and that'll boost the acceleration a bit. So it's no loss, and it was only £5.50. But yeah, that's where it's at just now. So I'm going to get a ring made, and I'll go and drop it off to the lady Morag that gave us this stuff. Said she'd possibly have other stuff that she could look out that I might be interested in taking for projects and stuff, so I think she's going to have a look out for that stuff in the attic or whatever. But that would be really good. We've always got room for stuff, we're always making stuff, put good use to it. Clean up some of the stuff, arrange it, put it where it needs to be. We need to arrange this hut a bit more. Now we've started putting cladding wood up. We did get shipping crates, offered to go and get shipping crates, so I went and broke them all down, removed all the nails, and just started fitting it up onto the roof, filling in some gaps, try and keep the cold out of here. Yeah, I know, need some air vents, come on. But I need to get this back corner finished and up here done, and can't do it because this breaches the line on the hut. So I'll get this down onto here, and then that'll be finished up, and then we'll be able to block it in entirely. Just want it all sorted and fixed for summer. I don't want all the wasps and the bees building their nests inside my roof. It'll just be a nightmare. So that's it for just now. I gotta go. Catch us all later. Got to tidy up. Bye.